On September 10, 2025, a crowd gathered at Utah Valley University in Orem, Utah. It was supposed to be a debate, a platform for ideas. Among them stood Charlie Kirk, political activist, media personality, founder of Turning Point USA. What followed would shock the nation, leaving questions, grief, and demands for justice in its wake. Charlie Kirk was born October 14, 1993, in Arlington Heights, Illinois. He burst onto American political life young. In 2012, he co-founded Turning Point USA, aiming to mobilize conservative students. Over the years, he became a lightning rod of controversy, outspoken, divisive to many, inspiring for others. He was never a politician in office, but his influence was broad, especially among younger conservatives and in media circles. By 2025, Kirk had become a prominent figure in what many called the populist MAGA movement, Christian nationalist voices, and campus politics. He toured the country, debated, spoke, wrote. It was midday on September 10. Charlie Kirk was speaking at Utah Valley University. The event, part of his American Comeback Tour, under the banner Prove Me Wrong. An outdoor setting. Approximately 3,000 people in attendance. Around 12:20 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, about 20 minutes into the event, Kirk was in the midst of a discussion. A student asked him, "Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years? Kirk answered, "Counting or not counting gang violence?" Then, a gunshot. A single bullet struck him in the neck. Chaos erupted among the audience. People screamed, ducked, fled. He was rushed to Timpanogos Regional Hospital, in critical condition. Later that afternoon, he was pronounced dead. He was 31. Authorities responded swiftly. Utah law enforcement, the FBI, campus police. A manhunt was launched. They recovered a bolt-action rifle, believed to be the weapon used. Photos and video of a person of interest were released, someone seen fleeing across rooftops. Wearing dark tactical gear, helmet or mask, backpack. Several leads poured in, thousands of tips. Governor Spencer Cox called it a political assassination. Flags across federal and state buildings were ordered at half-staff. President Donald Trump announced a posthumous award, the Presidential Medal of Freedom. The country reacted. From across the political spectrum, condemnation of violence, reflection on political rhetoric, security at public events. Some saw Kirk as martyr to free speech, others warned about the increasing polarization that could lead to more such tragedies. Questions were raised: was there enough security? Could this have been prevented? What was the motive? Investigators have not yet revealed a motive beyond its political implications. Kirk's family, his wife Erica Frantzva and their 2 young children, were thrust into the public eye in grief. What does Charlie Kirk leave behind? Turning Point USA remains a major force. His style of conservative activism, loud and unapologetic, has shaped campus debate, social media discourse, political mobilization. His death has intensified conversation about violence in politics, especially threats faced by public figures. Calls for unity, for cooler rhetoric, for safety. Investigators continue the search for the shooter. Legal proceedings are being prepared. Utah has indicated it plans to pursue the death penalty in this case. In the end, Kirk's story is one of ideals, conviction, division, and tragedy. His death forces a reckoning: how we speak, how we act, and how far we allow political conflict to go. Charlie Kirk's life and death have left a mark. Regardless of where one stood in relation to his views, this moment reminds us, societies fracture not only from what we say, but how violence enters the discourse. May his passing spur reflection, and may the American promise of peaceful difference endure.